What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today, I'm super excited because we're gonna be doing an old school chill favorites video. I don't know what's in the air, but recently I have tried so many good products. Like, I try new products every single month, and it's impossible for me to really let you guys know about like every single product that I try. And it's ebbs and flows. Like, some months there's products that like nothing really sticks out to me as like revolutionary, and then there's other months where I'm like, wow, I have tried so many good things. So recently I feel like I've tried some fabulous products. Some of these are brand new, some of these are products that have been out for a little bit that I just recently got the chance to try that I'm like, wow, these are incredible. And you guys know I'm always gonna tell you the tea. I'm gonna tell you the good products that are worth your money. And these are all products that have pretty much made it into like my everyday daily routine. So without further ado, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and click the little bell right next to the subscribe button to be notified of all my future uploads. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna start off with a bang with something a little bit controversial. And I say controversial because this is a $48 primer. Now, if you know me or anything about my channel, you've ever watched my content before, you know that I love the drugstore. There's nothing I love more than an affordable product that works well, and this is far from affordable. But you know that if I'm recommending a nearly $50 primer, it's gotta work, and I'm gonna even waste some of it on my hand to show you guys exactly how this works. But this is the Natasha Denona Hygiene Energizing and Hydrating Primer Serum. Primer Serum, I feel like, is a really good name for this because it does feel more like a skincare product, honestly, than a makeup product, but it gives you literally glass skin. I'm gonna use like the tiniest little drop, but it has like a glowiness to it that literally just makes your skin look insane. Like, it makes your skin almost look wet, but it doesn't feel like oily or goopy or anything on the skin, and foundation applies so nicely on top of it. It's like very smoothing as well, and just gives the most beautiful glow. I have very dry skin, so a product that's gonna give me a really beautiful glow, to me, is worth it, and this really, really does. I really love it. I wish it was cheaper. Like, I know this is expensive, but if you wanna treat yourself, maybe you have like an extra Sephora gift card laying around from the holidays still, definitely check this out if you like glowy glass skin. You're gonna wanna try this. And I would say thank me later, but you're probably not gonna thank me if you fall in love with a $48 product like I did, but it's really good. Okay, on the flip side of that, let's talk about some drugstore products that have literally wowed me so much. First one, I used this in a testing new drugstore makeup video. However, you guys may end up seeing this video before that one. So you guys are gonna see this in action soon if you have not already, but this is the new L'Oreal Skin Ink. Wow. Is all I can say about this. This is the longest wearing foundation I think I've ever used ever. It's supposed to last on your skin for multiple days. It literally says up to 48 hours. It's like a semi-permanent foundation, and truly, I put this on. I did not test it for 48 hours because that's insanity. I wash my face every single night, so I'm not sleeping in my makeup, but I put this on very early in the morning, wore it all day, literally until 1 a.m., and my skin still looked incredible. Once you put this on, it doesn't move. It is a matte foundation, so it's best paired with a more hydrating primer. Like, honestly, would pair pretty good with this one because it is not gonna give a glow or anything to your skin. It's very matte, but it's not drying, and it truly feels like a second skin. It's the most lightweight foundation I've ever tried. Like, it has a doe foot applicator like a concealer, and it is just so lightweight. Like, truly feels like nothing on your skin and doesn't feel like you have anything on, but perfects the skin. This is really, really cool. Like I said, I use this in an upcoming video. You guys are gonna see it in action very soon, but it really is a great product. And L'Oreal, I feel like this year has come out with some really good products at the drugstore. I think I have another one. Yeah, I do, from them in here too. Another one that they came out with recently. This is their brow lamination gel. I love this stuff and have been using it nonstop. It is a clear brow gel. Does not change the color of your brows, does not make them crunchy, but gives you like that laminated brow look. I have very fine brows, like very thin, so I have to brush my brows up to like make them really look like I have a normal amount of brow hairs because they are pretty sparse, but I don't want to have to get them laminated at like a salon or anything, and this stuff basically makes them look like that, like, but at home. I really, really like it. And this is also super strong hold, like lasts basically all day, if not longer than that if you're not taking it off, but please take your makeup off at the end of the night. Like, a lot of these brands coming out with these like 48-hour wear claims or like even 24-hour wear claims, I'm like, why are we wearing our makeup for this long? I don't know. Perhaps if you have like a specific job or something where you have to work like these insanely long hours, then maybe I could see it. But aside from that, please just cleanse your skin at the end of the night. But if you want long wear products, the drugstore's got them, okay? Specifically L'Oreal, because they really have been doing good with that. Okay, Next, let's talk about some scent favorites. These two have been like my scents of the summer. 10 out of 10. They're both from Dime. There's 7 Summers and Malibu Night. Interestingly enough, this one's called Malibu Night, but I love this one for during the day. It literally smells like a beach walk. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. So light and fresh and like beachy. I absolutely love this as like my daytime summer scent. Really, really nice, not super overpowering, and just very light and fresh. But for the nighttime 7 Summers, this one is so good. It's a little bit more spicy, but smells incredible on. It's delicious. You can actually layer these two together too. Really, really nice. These both just give me such summery vibes too. Just like the perfect scent for the season right now. I'm obsessed. And they last really well and they don't give me a headache. A lot of scents give me headaches. I've never been able to pinpoint exactly what it is, but there's certain perfumes that I might like the way that it smells, but it's just like after a while, I'm like, oh my gosh, get this off of me. And it like literally makes my head hurt. I don't get that with these two, thank goodness. 10 out of 10 on these, and Dime hooked y'all up and gave me a discount code. So shout out to them for partnering with me on this section of today's video, but we got a discount that you guys can use on their site. So I will link that down below in the description box. Definitely check there. I will also link these as well as everything else we talk about in today's video. But if you are looking for a scent, check them out. They have a ton of really, really good ones. Okay, up next, let's talk about an old school product. This has been out for so long and I recently rediscovered it. It is the Laura Mercier blush in the shade Ginger. I don't know if it's because I made my hair red or what, but this has been my go-to blush every day. I have it on my cheeks. It's so, so pretty. It's kind of like when you want to flush to your cheeks, but you don't want anything that's too much. It's just like more like muted almost, but still like bright enough for summer. Does that make sense? How can something be muted and bright? I don't know, but I feel like that describes this blush, which like if I'm going to recommend a high-end blush to you, it's because I don't think that this can be found at a cheaper price point or like a drugstore option can really emulate the same thing that this blush does. And I just think the color is so stinking pretty. So I have been using this nonstop. It's beautiful, natural, but still gives you that pretty pop of color. Okay, up next, I actually have a couple skincare products that I want to talk to you guys about. So I guess the first one I'll do is this Loving Tan. This is their face tanning serum. 9 times out of 10, I don't self-tan my face, and it's really for 2 reasons. One is because since I'm constantly like exfoliating and washing my face and doing my skincare and stuff, it never really lasts on my face. But 2 is because most face self-tanners that I've tried in the past always make me break out. I decided to try this newer one from Loving Tan because I do like their self-tan formulas. And I've been using it for a couple weeks now on my face and it does not make me break out, which I'm like, hallelujah, because I feel like something in these self-tanners, they all must have like the same ingredient in the face ones that is just not good if you have breakout prone skin, where this one I guess doesn't have it. I don't know what the ingredient is. I'm just saying it doesn't make me break out where nearly every other one did. It has hyaluronic acid and B5 in it too. So it does have like some skin loving ingredients. It's supposed to be like a serum. I mean, I wouldn't say that this is gonna like change your skin in any way aside from making it tan, but it does give a really nice natural tan glow to your skin that will not make you break out. So I've really been loving that. Okay, next I wanna talk about Aven Sickle Fade. I am like almost through this. I have to go get another one. This is one of the most calming, like restorative products I think I've tried for the face. I have pretty sensitive skin. It gets very, very red. It gets dry, and my skin barrier over the years has definitely been damaged from like some more like high power actives that I've used on it. And whenever my skin gets really like kind of in a rut, I like to use Aven Sickle Fade, and this stuff is insane. It's very, very thick, but I will slather my skin with this at night. It's kind of like that slugging method that was like really popular a couple years ago, but just slather this all over my skin. And when you wake up in the morning, you literally like your skin will be so recharged and refreshed. It is so nice. This is just insanely soothing. So if you have very sensitive skin or your skin is like acting up, get this, apply it all over your face for like a couple nights in a row, almost like a treatment mask, and you will wake up with beautiful, glowing, restored skin. Like I really, really love this stuff. And you can get it at Target now. Like it's not super expensive. It's normally around 20 bucks. Up next, we have the First Aid Beauty KP Smoothing and Brightening Body Lotion. So they have a KP scrub that I've used for years, which I do think really helps. If you have KP, you already know what it is. If you don't, it's basically like these little red bumps on your skin. So I have it pretty badly on my arms. I've had it my entire life, and I've tried a lot of things over the years. Nothing truly gets rid of it, but there's certain products that I feel like have helped it and made it better over the years. Their KP scrub is one of them, but I actually think this body lotion works better than the scrub does. Like I've seen more of a difference since adding in the lotion to my routine than I have with the scrub. I will use this on my arms, and the red bumps have definitely got better. I used to be like so self-conscious about it, and now I'm kind of just like, it is what it is. It's a part of me. But if I can use something that's gonna help to make it a little bit less apparent, I'm gonna do that. But I do really think that it's made a difference in the redness and the bumps on my arms. They might like still look bad to you, but they can get really bad, like really rough and red. And this has actually been making an improvement in them since I started using it. So wanted to recommend that for my fellow KP people out there if you suffer from it as well. I do feel like that makes a difference, so I've been really liking it. Okay, next let's jump to these newer lip glosses. So Makeup Forever brought these out a couple months ago, and when I first saw them, I was kind of like, okay, you know, another lip gloss can't be revolutionary. I was wrong. These are actually probably some of the best lip glosses I've ever tried. These are their Super Boost glosses. So my two favorite shades are Wherever Walnut and Pure. So Wherever Walnut is a little bit of like a darker sort of a brown shade. I have no mirror right now. Let me get a mirror because I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, little brown shade, so pretty. But they are actually really pigmented, give the most glossy look to the lips. And then I like to use the lighter shade and apply that in the center just to give kind of like a powderier appearance to the lips. It also makes them look a little bit bigger. But this gives the juiciest glow to the lips. They are not sticky whatsoever at all and actually last really well. So I absolutely love these, 10 out of 10. And they have a bunch of different shades, but these two are just my personal faves. Okay, next one is a brush favorite. I really should do like a full video on brushes because I do get questions about brushes all the time, and it can be so confusing to know like which brushes are good and what to use for what. But if you've watched me for a while, then you will know that the Hourglass Vanish Concealer is one of my all-time favorite concealers. And I would just most of the time just use a beauty sponge. But in the past couple of months, I've started incorporating a lot more brushes for my complexion products. So I started to use a foundation brush, and then I got this brush to use for my concealer. This is from Hourglass, and there's no like marking on here. Like the only thing it says is Hourglass. So I'm going to find what the name of this is. I will link it down below because it doesn't say anything aside from Hourglass on it, but this is the perfect concealer brush. I absolutely love it. It fits like perfectly in this under eye area. And then I use it also with my concealer on the center planes of my face. And it's a very like dense brush. So it doesn't soak up a lot of your product and just really presses it into the skin to give you maximum pigment and coverage, but like blends it flawlessly without brush strokes. I really love this. This tool is like a game changer. I use it all the time, like literally throughout the day, even after I have like my concealer powder and everything on. If I just wanna like retouch, I'll go like this, just with this brush and like press in my makeup more with it. And it is absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love this and is well worth every single penny because obviously Hourglass is, again, a higher end price point, but if something is worth it, it's worth it. And that brush is worth it, in my opinion. Okay, a couple last products. This I've talked about in a few of my recent videos, but wanted to mention it again, the Maybelline Bubble Mascara. This stuff is really good. I literally got accused of wearing false lashes on my Instagram story. Somebody was like, oh, you're literally wearing falsies. I was like, no, I'm literally using this mascara. And thankfully I filmed myself doing my makeup that day. So I had the video of me like applying this mascara onto my lashes with no falsies in sight. This literally just makes your lashes look that good. It really is a great mascara. The drugstore stays creating some of the best mascaras out there, truly. And so yeah, the new Maybelline Bubble, I really love. I've been using this a lot. Gives a lot of length, a lot of lift, and volume to the lashes, basically everything you could want. I really love that. And then last but certainly not least is the new Anastasia. This is her Smooth Blur Bronzers. This shade specifically is Beach Bum Bronze. I have been using this nonstop. I have this on my cheeks today as my bronzer. I also have it on my eyelids, just like in the crease to add a little bit of something. It is like the perfect bronzy, beachy shade because it's very warm. So it makes it look very natural, like you spent the day at the beach and you have a little bit of a sunburn, little bit of a bronze, like just really pretty. And it is very blurring. Like again, it's called the Smooth Blur Bronzer. It definitely is. It doesn't like emphasize texture or anything. It's a powder, but very finely milled and like blends really well. Also incredibly pigmented. You only need a little bit of this. And this of course comes in a variety of different shades. This shade specifically just for me is like the perfect summer bronzer. So I have been loving that. And that is everything, you guys. I could just yap on all day about like amazing beauty products. So let me know your thoughts down below. What are the best products that you have tried recently? I would love to hear. I will link everything that we talked about today right down below in the description box, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.